From the 700 WLW Newsroom, here's Brian Combs.
Big stories you're talking about on the big one today. It is the absolute worst spot in the tri-state where you would break down. Man this morning knocked off the Brent Spence Bridge as he was pushing a disabled car. Accident happened just after 7, snarled traffic for some time. Man apparently ran out of gas on the bridge, got out, was starting to push his car to try and get it out of the way on the Brent Spence Bridge, headed south. When someone came up behind him, SUV put on their flashers, was helping the man try and get the car out of the way. At one point, the guy was pushing the car, walked back to the SUV, and that is when a minivan coming up behind them hit the SUV. The SUV then went into the man and knocked him over the rail into the Ohio River below. Ever since, crews have been searching the water for the victim in this case. We don't know who the man is. Police do believe that he did not own the car that he was pushing on the bridge today. They're trying to contact that owner, gain what other information they can, and try to recover the body from the river. There were some fishermen who did see a body in the water at some point, but current's still moving pretty swift. They have not been able to recover it. Stay with 700 WLW and 700WLW.com for the latest information. Is there a ticket quota in Cincinnati? Depends how you word it. Cincinnati police have confirmed now that there have been guidelines given to officers over the number of arrests that they should make each month, number of traffic tickets that they should write, but they deny that these are ticket quotas. Head of the FOP disagrees, considering filing a grievance. Kathy Harrell will be on the big one today at 2:15. She'll be Matt Patrick's guest to talk about this controversy. Gasoline prices are coming down in the tri-state. We're seeing gas in the neighborhood of $3.40 a gallon now. Much cheaper than just a couple of weeks ago, but it's still more than this time last year. Might see a few more pennies of decline soon now that several countries, including the U.S., have opened up oil reserves. They say it could bring gas down another quarter or so nationwide. 700 WLW Reds update. The Reds today getting their first look at Camden Yards. They've never played in Baltimore in that stadium before. Interleague play continues for the Reds. The Baltimore Orioles, a 3-game series this weekend. Airtime tonight, 6:05 on the big one. Big weekend here in the tri-state for festivals. There's going to be Paddle Fest at Old Coney this weekend. West Fest is happening in Cheviot on Harrison Avenue at the Roebling Suspension Bridge. It's Roebling Fest this weekend. Also this weekend, other events going on include the big Panegyri, the Greek festival that takes place at the Greek Orthodox Church on Hamilton Avenue in Finneytown.